All right, so imagine this, yeah? And people, I really want to get your feedback on this, yeah? So I was chatting to a guy, yeah? And he goes, I've been with my missus for a couple of years. I said, oh, cool. How long you known her for? He said, I've known her for 5 years, but she lives abroad. In America, to be exact.
He's known her for 5 years. How long have they been together?
For 2.
2, okay, cool.
Yeah? She lives in America, though. Yeah? I said, how'd you meet her? He said, I met her online. I said, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, I met her playing games online.
But he's actually met her though.
I'll get there.
Okay, cool.
I said, oh, that's cool. Like, he's not the first person to tell me this, innit? I've heard these stories before. I've not experienced it, but shout out to him, innit? I said, oh, that's cool. Like, so like, how, like, tell me how it went and that. He's like, oh yeah, like I was playing online with her for like a year, and I didn't even know she was a girl. So I was like, okay, I'm not really sure, because you know, like headsets these days, they're like high definition. You can hear like literally if man's got a cold and that.
Now I've got to ask, what game were they playing?
Couldn't tell you. Didn't ask. I don't focus on those details. I want to know, how could you be playing online on video games and not know that someone's a girl or a boy? But we'll get there. So he was like, he goes, well, you know, I just wasn't really like thinking about it. Like I was just focused on having so much fun with the games and stuff that like I just didn't really think about it. I was like, okay, I'll let you cook, whatever, innit? So he's like, but like I've gone to see her in that. Like, I've gone to see her. I'm like, okay. So like, how often have you seen her? Like since you've been together for a couple of years? He said, well, I've seen her like 7 times. I said, rah, that's like to fly.
Specific.
He said, I've flown over there, like the whole thing, the trip's like 12 hours to get there, to get to her.
12 hours?
Half a day. So,
12 hours?
Yeah, 12 hours. 6 till 6, bro.
In America,
I don't know, but I'm just saying what he said, yeah?
My flights to America have been 6 hours from 12 hours. Unless he's doing that connection flights or something.
Brother, you're asking the wrong man. I don't know.
Continue.
Yeah, so he said, it takes me about 12 hours to get to her. He said, every hour on the plane, like, it's dark, like, it's long, it's strenuous. But once I get there and I see her, every hour just makes up for it again. And I was like, I don't know, buddy, man. That's just not really... It's not really meshing for me, and personally, I'm not really a big fan of long distance relationships. But I've known some of the Mandem have done it, innit?
Right, there's long distance relationships, but that's long distance.
Of course. Now, obviously, shout out one of my guys, because he's actually married to his missus. She came over from America, and it was a similar vibe. But as I said, he's actually married with her. She actually came over here. They lived. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Not no play thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So fast forward, yeah? I'm digesting all of what he's saying. So I've gone to him, okay, how old is she anyway? He goes, she's my age. He's 27. She goes, she's like my age. Well, maybe like a year up, or like my age, or like a year below.
You don't know how old she is, and she's your girl for 2 years. If you don't know for 5 years.
You see how the man, we just do maths, bruv. We just do basic maths. We're saying, hold on a minute. How do you not know your own gal's age when you've been with her for like 24 months and that, and that's your gal, like, and
wow.
And you know your age. So how do you not know your, like, you would know if she's your age or up or down? What are you talking about?
I know my work colleagues' ages that I've known for a couple months or weeks.
Brother.
So yeah,
we're not finished.
The math ain't mathing still at the moment. Still, but continue.
Well, that was where...
Flow.
Let me flow. That's where the sticking point came, because I said to him, what do you mean, like, up or... Like, what are you saying? He's like, I know the date, like, her date, but I don't know, like, how old she is. Like, she might be a bit older or a bit younger. So I was like, all right, I'm not being funny, bro. But, like, you got to, like, jump in my shoes for a sec. If I explain to you that I've been with a girl for 2 years... Are you going to expect me to know her birthday or not? Because, like, what are we actually doing here, bruv? It's over, buddy. Shout out Clue.
Like I said, the math ain't mathing, bro. Like, I need to hear more. Because the way my mind is running wild right now, fam. Because
I hope with like the people that are
ask.
listening or watching have not skipped over when I said that he didn't know if she was a girl or a guy or whatever over the phone and that. Now, obviously, he claims that he's visited this person 7 times.
Have you seen the picture?
No, I've obviously not seen no pictures. He claims that and I'll just for more context, he's not like a super handsome guy. I'll say that, innit? Objectively, like. I'm just saying, objectively, he's not like a super handsome guy. He's a bit sloppy. He's a bit like what you might expect like an incel to look like. You know, do you remember that South Park meme where you got like the guy who's just on the computer like that and he's got his Coke here and like his donuts there? That's basically what he is, isn't it? Okay. Or similar anyway. It's a bit harsh. But yeah.
And now, you need to see a picture, man. Because I want, if this thing is a 10 out of 10, it confirms everything, fam.
I am under the impression she doesn't exist. And the reason why I say that is because the conclusion of the conversation was this.
So, do you think he's getting catfished or do you think he's making it up?
Well, he said that he's gone there 7 times. So I'm just going to let him... I'm a guy... I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Do you ever recall him going to America?
I mean, admittedly, I've only known the dude for like a few months, innit?
Okay.
But that's 2 years factoring in the 3 months as well. And I don't need to just be like, yeah, I just come back from America. Like, I don't know that. Like, you've been on shift with man and I've not heard you discuss, like, oh, yeah, I was just over in... You know what I'm saying? The conclusion was this, though. He goes to me, like, you speak in a very, like clickbaity way. Like you're always trying to, like, push the conversation, like. And I was like, my guy, there is no cameras here. We're having a convo, bro. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Like,
my guy.
Yeah, like, I was just like, bro, what are you on about? He's like, because, like, you keep probing and, like, keep asking questions and, like, sometimes you need to know when to just let it go.
But you're leaving the conversation open, though. Huh?
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Defending for his life,
bro.
Parking the bus, fam.
Man tried to draw for the prime Virgil van Dijk, Rio Ferdinand, excellent defending pack. Yeah, I said, bro, we're just having a conversation. I'm actually asking you these questions because I'm genuinely intrigued because I've not seen this really work outside of the other brethren that I said I know his one was real. But yeah, anyway, the conclusion was he was just a bit like, oh, well, you know, you just might want to consider it like going forward and stuff. And I was just like, my guy.
Consider what though? Stop asking questions?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Bro. Listen.
No, bro.
Listen. I am that guy. What? So I just have a podcast just because, like, no, bruv. I'm intrigued by stuff. I need to know why, bruv. And if this is your story, this is your flow, this is your formation, just break it down to me. Because the key, you know why this was such a big thing, yeah? And why I was just like not letting it slide? You know sometimes man just lie, you just let them live. The reason why I never let it slide is because I go to him, brother, I've been with my missus for 10 years. I know that it's her 30th this year. Are you, like, can you see how I'm thinking, rah, what about you and your missus? How can you not know like how old she is? Because how are you gonna know when's the year to be doing up 30th celebrations and whatnot? You get what I'm saying? That's an example of why I'm saying it. But he was looking at me like I'm mad. Like, well, you're asking bare questions. Like
my brother Benga said, that's a man that's lying.
Liar.
That's a man that's lying.
Saying he's a liar.
Yeah, liar.
But
literally,
with all that being said, so it's funny. With all that being said, what is your overall opinion on long distance relationships? Do they work? Can they work? Is it just about money? Is it about time? I mean, sex on the phone?
I mean, clearly they can work because, like you said, you have a friend, you have a brethren that
I only know the one though.
Yeah, but that's, like I said, that's one that's worked. But me personally, I think it's down to the person, man. I think it's just down to the person. Like, me personally,
person or people?
Yeah, people, because it takes two to tango. But
unless you're in a throuple.
Something like that.
Or polyamorous.
But yeah, me personally,
yeah.
Long distance out of the country, no way. Even different cities is a myth for me, fam. Like, if I really, really like the person, then yeah, I'll try to make it work. But that don't mean that it's gonna work.
Listen, I'm a Londoner. I don't think I could date someone from Manchester or Leeds. But as in, like, they live there and I live here.
Somewhere close to London, like a Hertfordshire.
Yeah, but you just might as well say London, bro. You know what I mean?
Cool. Alright, cool.
Even like, at a push, like a Brighton. That's even a 145 minutes.
I ain't never done long distance, but when I did have a girl, she was going uni and Cov. I was making them trips, bro.
So wait, are you saying that you date someone in Niger?
Hell no, because I said earlier, long distance out of the country is a no. Maybe. Because I can't, bro. That's dead, bro. That's just dead, bro. You're in a whole different country. You might even be in a whole different time zone, bro.
But what's dead about it,
bro? Like,
I feel like for the rap,
it's just,
you might make it work, bro.
Like at least, at least.
I think as a long distance lawyer.
Like at least
LDL. I love it.
At least if it's in the same country, I can just grab a train and go up there.
Yeah, no, I'm fully with you
on a spontaneous thing.
I'm fully with you on that.
Out of the country, I'm having to catch a flight, bro.
Yeah.
And what if the flight gets delayed, bro?
You got to catch a flight, get a cab or rent a car, drive probably another hour or two.
At least if a train gets delayed, at most, man can get a whiz up there or cab it down there or drive it down. Like anything, bro. Like, I'm still in the same land.
So would you advise against it then?
Would I advise? No, bro.
No.
That's why I said it's down to the person. It's up to you. If you feel like you can do it, go ahead and do it, bro.
Okay, but like, let's say like your son comes to you and he says, "Pops, like, this is what I go on, like, but like my girl's gonna go live in like Cali for the next 3-4 years doing like acting or some shit." I don't know.
How was my son at the time? Oh, obviously
18,
he's gonna be of age.
18, 19.
Well, he has to make that choice by
No,
himself.
I'm asking, what would you advise?
I would advise him not to go with it.
Okay,
still.
you'd advise against
I advise him not to go with it, but at the end of the day, it's your life. Make your own choice, bro.
So travel distance wise, what would? Oh, sorry, I will add context. Actually, this guy did say, and I do agree with him to an extent, that long distance relationships are more of a British problem. He said it's more of us as Brits and how we perceive travelling and stuff. Yeah. And I said, you know what? I can understand it, but I don't think it's just us. Because I think if you were from Atlanta and also from like New York, like two people.
I feel like majority of people in different countries wouldn't be up for it. But you see people from other countries more do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I hear him on that point.
Well, the thing
he's still a liar. Huh?
Liar. The thing is, I did give him kudos because I said, to be fair, Americans don't mind driving 6 hours and 8 hours and three, 4 different states. They already have
to take flights to go to different states.
Do you get it? But then I also think that's like a money thing as well. They know that they can slap like $300 or pounds or whatever in their tank, go where they're going. Whereas we're like, bruv, by that point, we might as well just get flights. So, yeah. But I just thought it was interesting anyway. So you never do it, just to...
Nah, brother.
Okay, cool. Right, well, now we got all of that stuff out of the way. World Cup!
Would you do it?
Huh?
Would you do it?
World Cup! Massive long distance. But listen...
So what? If George gets a job in America, or like she has to do a musical.
We've discussed this before, yeah. And I would just say,
would you go with her? Or?
I don't think at this moment in time I would go with her, but also put it like this: if there's a big enough bag that is almost like, well, you're gonna make it work, then that's a different conversation. Because let's be real, if George has got an opportunity to be making $500,000 and all of these things, then that's for...
You'll be a pagan to stop her still.
Yeah, that's... there's no scenario where I stop George doing what she needs to do. Do you know what I'm saying? If she gets offered that opportunity, I would let her do what she needs to do. But I'm not necessarily going to go. And then because of that, we're then going to have to work out what the parameters of this relationship is going to have to be.
So in essence...
That's my real perspective.
So in essence, he will do the long distance.
Well, I guess...
For the right person.
I guess I'm a rare case because, like, I'm a decade in.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So the credit is... Cool. There's just a lot of things that I would do for her and that she would do for me that we just wouldn't do for other people.
Fair enough.
So, you know. Yeah, I'm saying. So, World Cup. That's all I know from that tune.
World Cup.
So by the time